Mr. President, members of the board, Fox Valley Citizens for Legal Immigration wholeheartedly supports legislation that would make English the official language of the Village of Carpentersville. Declaring English the official language of our government is essential and beneficial to the village and the residents here. Official English unites the community by providing a common means of communication. It encourages immigrants to learn English in order to use government services and participate in the democratic process, and it defines a much-needed common-sense language policy. We support official English because, number one, official English promotes unity. There are 132 languages spoken in Illinois, and many of those are spoken here in our village. Immigrants of many nationalities built our community, but the melting pot melded us into one people. This long tradition of assimilation has always included the adoption of English as the common means of communication. Unfortunately, the proliferation of multilingual government sends the opposite message to non-English speakers. It is not necessary to learn English because the government accommodates them in their other languages. A study published by the U.S. Department of Labor found that immigrants are slower to learn English when they receive a lot of native language support. Thus, multilingual government services actually encourage the separation into linguistic districts, if you will. This division of the village into separate language groups contributes to racial and ethnic conflicts in the village. Designating English as the official language helps to reverse this harmful process. Number two, official English is pro-immigrant. Immigrants benefit from the elevation of English to official status. Instead of the mixed message government sends by making it possible to receive a host of services in a variety of languages, immigrants will understand that they must know English to participate fully in the process of our government. Providing multilingual services creates dependence on linguistic welfare. Life without English proficiency is a life of low-skilled, low-paying jobs. Studies of census data show that an immigrant's income rises 30% because of learning English. Knowledge of English leads to the realization of the American dream of increased economic opportunity and the ability to become a more productive member of society, which benefits everyone. Number three, official English is common sense government. The designation of official English eliminates the needless duplication of government services in multiple languages and the related expenses. It is not the responsibility of the village to provide services in 132 different languages. It is the responsibility of every individual either to learn English or to find a friend or family member to translate. Official English legislation recognizes the need for common sense exceptions, permitting the use of language for emergency, health services, and safety and foreign language instruction. Of course, because official English is only a limitation on government, it does not affect the languages spoken in private businesses and religious services and private conversations. Conducting meetings and proceedings, along with providing ordinances and forms, documents, publications, websites, signage in foreign languages, directly undermines our naturalization laws that require immigrants to learn English and needlessly cost us as residents a fortune to maintain. What does official English mean? It means that our government has decided that in order for its actions, laws, and business to be authoritative, they must be communicated in the English language. It means that there can be no disagreement about which language is the controlling one for discerning the meaning that the government intends. And it means that absent a broad public interest reason for using another language, the default language of the government operations in Carpentersville is English. Official English also sends a message to all those who want to participate as citizens in this great community that there are responsibilities as well as benefits for being here. And one of those responsibilities is learning to speak the language of our country, and that is English. There is no reason why our expectations for non-English speaking immigrants today should be less than the expectations for the generations of immigrants that preceded them. English is the glue that unites citizens of all races, colors, and creeds. It is vital to the assimilation and the advancement of new immigrants and to the future well-being of our village. Federal law requires people to demonstrate their ability to read and understand basic English in order to naturalize. A recent poll found that 79% of voters and 81% of recent immigrants supported such a law. Therefore, there is no valid reason to have a bilingual communication in our government process. We, the citizens and residents of the village, urge this board to pass an official language ordinance to establish English as the unifying language of our village government. Thank you very much.